Judges across the country are overwhelmed with lawsuits being filed against the Trump administration. And in fact, as of right now, we have had 225 different judges rule against Donald Trump in more than 700 different cases. And there are still hundreds, if not potentially thousands, of pending lawsuits against the administration for what the courts have determined are illegal orders. You know, those things that the White House has spent the last 2 weeks telling us they don't hand down. We don't hand out illegal orders. And yet, more than 700 times on actually just one issue, by the way, the courts have said, yeah, you did hand down illegal orders. And this all revolves around the recent change, recent, this past summer, I guess, July 8th, change from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, that actually allows ICE to go in and do raids in schools and workplaces and churches, all of those places that effectively have been off limits for the agency for decades. And there have been so many challenges to that, literally thousands at this point, that 225 separate judges in 700 individual cases have ruled against the administration. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many more lawsuits still pending that these judges are now worried that because Trump keeps handing down more and more illegal orders, they're never going to be able to get through them. Let me read you this. This is from U.S. District Judge Christina Snyder in a ruling from November 21st. She wrote, quote, "The court is unable to remain current on all new case authorities supporting the court's conclusion given the continued onslaught of litigation being generated by the administration's widespread illegal detention practices." U.S. District Judge Lynn Windmill said on November 19th, quote, "Dozens of district courts across the nation, with more each day, have rejected DHS's expansion of mandatory detention. This court joins the overwhelming majority." So what this judge is doing is trying to say, listen, we can't even actually go through all of these. So because the case has basically been determined by these other district courts, same thing applies. So they're almost having to like rubber stamp these just to be able to get through them.